Greetings, family. Today I want us to take a look at the earth, the body, and the mineral connection. This is very important for us as a people, as a family, to know what components we are made of. What are the minerals that our bodies are made from? In Genesis 2 and verse 7, we are told that God formed man from the dust of the ground. If this is true, and I believe it to be so, then it stands to reason that whatsoever the earth is made of, we are also made of. Science tells us that the earth is made up of over 140 minerals and trace minerals. Again, if this is true, and there is no objection that this is not true, then it stands to reason that we are also made up of the same amount of minerals and trace minerals. This is common sense, I think. Among these 140 minerals and trace minerals, we are further told that between 20 and 104 are important and necessary for health and for optimal health at that, depending on the source you are coming from. Over the next couple of videos, we are going to take a look at 20 of these 104 or so minerals. If you have missed any of them for any reason, then I invite you to go over to my new YouTube channel entitled Guard Your Health Naturally, or Herbs for Healing and Food, and take a look or take a listen. And while you're there, remember to like and to share and to comment and to subscribe to these videos if they mean much to you, that is. Let's start with the first mineral, iron. Iron is a spark that gives energy and vitality to the body. It is in essence what gets us moving, working synergistically with oxygen to make good life-giving blood. Iron is the mineral that conveys oxygen to the brain and the heart and the rest of the body. Iron is a natural blood builder, blood purifier, blood cleanser, and tonic. It is highly anti-inflammatory and antioxidant. These are what helps to keep diseases at bay. Science has told us that the lack of or deprivation of iron can lead to the manifestation of over 40 diseases, including but not limited to anemia, leukemia, sickle cell, AIDS, many cancers, and all diseases of the blood. Also, premature aging. Also, wrinkling of the skin, poor circulation, walking and swaying, etc. The first casualty of iron deprivation are iron deficiency are one, the immunological system, and two, the circulatory system. The best sources of iron, herbally speaking, are sarsaparilla, the Jamaican or Mexican type, and two, burdock root, yellow dock, chaparral, blue vervain, guinea hen weed, mimosa pudica. Some people know it as touch me not, or shame old lady, or dead and weak. These are natural, organic sources of iron. Iron fluorine from a plant, of course, not iron ferrous sulfate, which is unnatural and will bind you up and cause you to have problems using the toilet. Do your research, read your labels, and make sure that the iron you are getting is from a plant base, not an oxide. Next, we will look at oxygen. Again, Genesis 2 and verse 7 states that God breathed into man's nostril the breath of life, and he became a living soul. Oxygen is indeed the breath of life. No man can survive on his own for 5 minutes without oxygen. The breath of life. Oxygen is one of the most important minerals in the whole ramification of the mineral kingdom. Why? Because all animals and humans depend on it. The blood oxygen iron connection is well known, as was outlined in one of my previous videos. Again, you can check it out on Herbs for Healing and Food on YouTube. Oxygen have an affinity for the blood and the brain. Lack of oxygen will lead to insomnia, tiredness, weakness, shortness of breath, brain fog, stroke, paralysis, and death, among others. According to the German doctor Otto Warburg, disease cannot thrive or exist in a highly oxygen-rich environment. Therefore, if our blood is highly oxygenated, alkaline, then we will have good, pure, disease-free blood and body. The great Dr. Hippocrates, Dr. Arnold Ehret, the German, Dr. Sebi, and many other holistic health professionals agree with Dr. Warburg. I have a question for your family at this moment. I have a question. Help me to answer this one because I don't have the answer to it. Do you know of anyone that have ever died of cancer of the heart? I cannot think of anyone. And very few have brain cancer. Why? Because these organs are highly oxygenated. So let me know if you have ever heard of any person who ever died of cancer of the heart. Apart from the breath of life in Genesis 2:7, Our continuous source of oxygen is our herbs, trees, and forests around us, which accept the carbon dioxide we exhale, recycles it, and give it back to us as oxygen again. This is the carbon cycle. Some of the plants with high amount of oxygen are black walnut, of course, the trumpet tree, the snake plant, and all those house plants that we keep in our houses. People use them to purify the air. So yes, plants do have oxygen in them. Aloe vera, the fern, lilies, bamboo, to name a few. In my next video, I will share another 2 or 3, depending on time factor, minerals that are considered to be crucial, are important, very important for our life, and which our bodies cannot live without. Thank you very much for your attention. Thank you for listening. And remember to like, to share, to subscribe, and to comment. Blessings and salutations again, family.